So I'm back in Charlotte again today. They're doing the tonneau cover service on my Cybertruck, and they gave me this Model 3. This is just a base model rear-wheel drive to toy around in. I forgot how much fun these things are to drive. Now I want to buy one. Okay, so now I've got a Model X I'm going to drive. This is the only Tesla I have never driven. I've driven every model that they make. Never driven a Model X. And so this is the one, if you're not familiar with the Tesla models, this is the one that has the Falcon wing doors. Although they're not opening. Not sure how you open it. There we go. And so this makes ingress very easy on this model. Oh wow, that is easy. That is so easy to get into this bad boy. And look at that, this has got the cream interior. Got the screen in the back like the Cybertruck. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So look at all this space. Model X. You have when you sit down. And let's see. I think I just press this button over here. And here comes the door. Oh wow. I like this better than I thought I would, but it's also a little intimidating. First time being in one of these. Pretty awesome. I feel more like I'm in a spaceship in this thing than any Tesla I've ever been in. Pretty cool. Let me just press this button and the door opens again. Look at that. Falcon wings. Okay, let's go drive it. See what it feels like. Alright, so this is supposed to shut the door. I think if I hit close all, there it goes. The door closed. I feel like I'm in a Rolls Royce now. Okay, so I just got a notification that my service is complete on my car, so I'm gonna make this drive real quick. It's just gonna be basically around the parking lot. And let me see, the steering's a little heavy on this. Let me see if I can steering light. There we go. Yeah, that's better. I don't like a heavy steering. And pretty cool. I can't remember if this, this has an air suspension just like the Cybertruck. Wow. Acceleration is insane. I don't know if this is a plaid or if this is a pretty crazy acceleration. I'm not sure how I like this center dash, center console, whatever you call this in the middle here. It's okay, I guess. It's not as big inside as I thought it would be. Maybe it's because I'm just used to driving a Cybertruck, which is bigger than this. I don't know. But very refined. These rear view mirrors look tiny. I don't know. Again, maybe because they're bigger on the Cybertruck. I will say this windshield is pretty epic. It's like I'm in a helicopter or something. And the wood. It's really pretty car. But anyway, I just drove it around the parking lot one time. Now I'm gonna go park it to go get my Cybertruck and see what they did to it. And I'm ready to get back on the road, back home a little bit early too, so that's great. All right, so they finished the service on my tonneau cover. Just open it, close it, just to test it out here. And it looks like I no longer have the gap I had up here before. And I'm interested to see if I can see a bar now in the back window. I think I'm gonna have to get in and turn the bed lights on to test that out. So let me get in here and turn on the bed lights. Let's see here. Lights. Bed lights on. And I really can't tell. It's too much light in here. I'll have to see when I get home and get into my garage. So anyway, we'll test that out later. I'm ready to get on the road and get back home. So let's set my navigation to home and we will be on the way momentarily. Love FSD. Okay, so let me turn my bed lights on and see if I can see. You really can't see. Let me go to the back. I did notice looking from inside the bed that the bar does. Well, I really can't see it here. It does not look like I see the bar across the window, but when I'm looking, if I look from the inside of the bed, there you can see that bar. It must not come down quite far enough to cover the window, but nevertheless, it looks like they definitely added one or two extra slats there, because I know that bar did not come down that low before. Plus, like I showed you before, there used to be a little gap here. That gap is gone now. So anyway, I'll test this out tomorrow when I run it through the car wash. That's usually the only time I can get it to leak, and we'll see if it leaks in the car wash tomorrow. All right, so my neighbor decided to start cutting the grass right when I started doing this video, so hopefully you can hear me all right. But I didn't make it to the car wash today. It's the next day, obviously. I'm going to use this hose pipe and see how the leakage goes. Let's see here. So I never really had a problem with water running down. The problem I had was the water going back up. So there's not a lot of pressure on this hose pipe, I admit it. But we're gonna run some water along that channel back up in. And let's go take a look and see any leakage. Yeah, I see some leaking. So apparently water does still get back up in that channel. Oh well. Looks like it might be a little bit better than before, considering I was spraying it right in the hole. That's kind of what I expected. I didn't think that it would be completely waterproof. And to answer the question as to whether or not you can see the bar, you cannot see the bar. It does not cover up the window. It's just right above the top of the window. So that's good. Okay, so I got up in here and it looks like the seal that I had put in place, this rubber, is still up there. You see, that's not factory. That's something I put in. And I even wedged some foam down on the end. I can even feel that foam that I had put in. And this seemed to have done fine. I think most of the leakage comes from right here when water goes backwards up in here. And so maybe those, I don't know how many slats they put. Maybe they'll keep some of the water out. It didn't seem to, but the real test will be when I run it through the car wash, and when I have a good heavy rain, I'll be able to tell. So anyway, just wanted to give that follow up on that service visit and what you can expect. It's probably worth doing. I would say that, you know, if you could get an extra 1 or 2 slats, definitely it's not going to hurt anything. It probably will help. So if you got any questions, just let me know in the comment section, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys. See ya.